Hello, everyone. Welcome here. Today, we're going to be doing some questing, I believe. And hopefully we can do some Barbarian Assault if more people show up. But currently there is a lack of participants. So we'll just have to make do with other things in the meantime. I think we have everything we need for this. Let's go ahead and grab some gear real quick. Let's see, what else should I bring along? That'll probably do. I did keep the comm orb, apparently. There it is. Small paste. I know there's some of that in the group storage for some reason. Rune essence. A chisel. Necklace of Passage. I do have one of those. It's rarely used, but it's useful for when I need it. Okay. Where's my rune essence? There it is. All right. That should be plenty. That should be plenty. All right. One of my GIM members, Cream, got this hat from a clue scroll, and for some reason he didn't want it. Which, very short-sighted of him. So he stuck it in the group storage, and I immediately commandeered it. And for some reason I think the parrot goes really well with it. So, also I need to grab a pair of boots. Or I might as well grab a pair of boots. Okay. Oh, I need to go to Falador a couple times too. That should be good enough. Alright. Think I'm good. Okay. Let's go talk to certification. So this quest should get us access to proselyte gear, which is pretty decent, relatively cheap prayer gear. I detest certification. Not as much to do some other characters, but he is definitely not one of my favorites. Okay. Now we have to go to Witch Haven, which is right beside Ardoin. Right over there in the mist. And talk to Colonial. Or Colonel O'Neill. O'Neill. Something like that. In keeping with the standard White Knight's policy, his name is upon... Every White Knight has a pun for a name. Okay. So, we previously, in other quests, learned that there were some mind-controlling slugs out on that fishing platform right there. And somewhat unsurprisingly, they have made their way to shore. And that's what this quest is all about. Ugh. Unfortunately, this is one of many unfinished quest lines in the game, and so it doesn't really go anywhere. Oh well. You would think they would make a solid push to finish up some of these minor quest lines, but they just don't seem to ever get around to it. At this point, it's been many, many years. And no real effort has been made. I'm afraid you're going to have to deal with very yawny Milo today. Because I am attempting to fix my sleep schedule. Which means I am rather tired right now. Which means that immediately after stream, I'll probably be going directly to bed. So we pretty much spent pretty much the entire quest figuring out how to open this door. Okay, so we go talk to Jorl to get some of the runes on the door translated. That's easy enough to do. We take Necklace of Passage to the outpost. And there's Jorl right there. You don't use Necklace of Passage for much, but it's useful mostly to get to this place specifically. Okay, but anyway. He translates the runes for us. And we find out a little bit of useful enough information, I suppose. Apparently the door seals up a great evil that the Temple Knights dealt with at one point. And for some reason, we're going to continue trying to open them. I don't know, I guess it seemed like a good idea at the time or something. Anyway. So we'll go back and talk to Colonial. And then after that, we have to go visit a whole bunch of different rune altars, I believe. Not immediately, though. Okay. I have to talk to some other people first. Okay, so we tell the dude that there's something evil trapped under the town. It's not ominous at all. Oh no, the town priest has been taken over by the slugs. Anyway, so he tells us that 3 pages are missing from some kind of history book or something or other. So we need to go find them. And I believe we're going to be short on inventory space. Which means I gotta drop some stuff. Ideally temporarily. Oh no, he's been taken over by the slugs too. Okay. We don't need the swamp paste anymore. I do need to go out to this platform. There's 2 rune essence, are no big deal. We'll just let them despawn. Anyway, we'll come out to the platform. And we need to talk to a dude there about making some glue to fix these torn pages. Okay. Yeah, we get the glue we need. And we fit them together. Oops. All right. Yay. Okay. Now, we have to go to a bunch of rune crafting altars and use different runes on them. And this can fail. So what I'm going to do damn it, I made an extra fire. Okay, so I tried to make 2 of every rune, but I made 3 fire and 1 water. Oops. Okay, where's he? It takes us off this damn thing. There he is. So we're going to be doing the next step at Guardians of the Rift, which is by far the easiest way to do this. So we'll teleport there with a minigame teleport. The reason we crafted all of these ahead of time is because you're not allowed to take rune essence into Guardians of the Rift. Okay. We've got 3 of each. That darn well better be enough. Might as well make them all. Okay. Let's get out of here. There's air. We need that one. Okay. Those are all successes. Water we've already gotten. Oh wait, mind. I need mind. That one's gonna be would have been the most annoying one to get. Yeah, see, we did succeeded 2 of those and failed 1. Okay, earth I need still. That one failed. Okay, I think all we need is fire. Yeah. So now we need to wait for the Fire Guardian. And then we're out of here. And just like that, we get the Fire Guardian. Hell yeah. Okay, let's exit the minigame. We've done what we set out to do. Wow, we got a lot more than what we needed, but anyway. And now we can go back to that door. And slap some runes on it and open it up. Okay, the rest of these runes we don't need. So normally what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to travel around to each individual rune altar. Which, thanks but no thanks. It takes a long time, it's annoying. Nowadays you can just go to Guardians of the Rift and do like I did. There's a couple other quests like that where you're supposed to run around to a whole bunch of rune altars. Just go to Guardians of the Rift and do it all in one place. So much faster. Climb through the damn hole. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we get a little cutscene. There's the mayor. And he proceeds to gloat a little bit. And there it is, the Slug Prince. He was reasonably easy to defeat. I mean, it was an incredibly hard boss fight. With lots of complicated mechanics. Not really. Alright. We do a cool little flourish and smack the shit out of him. No, do you realize what you've done? Anyway. And here comes the real evil. The Queen Slug. And the Queen Slug is like, ah, you'll make a great replacement for a great new host. And then the Temple Knight Savant teleports us out. And that is the end of the quest. So we saw tell Sir Tiffy about how horribly it all went. And he's like, oh no, that's terrible. We'll definitely have to do something about that any time now. Come back and talk to me in a little bit. We will go deal with these slugs. And it never happens because they never finish the quest chain. Got a little bit of crafting, runecraft, and thieving XP, and we're allowed to buy proselyte armor. Which I don't remember how much that costs. $25,000? That's not that much. Okay, we'll buy a set of proselyte. I'll probably want it eventually anyway. It is pretty decent armor. Well, it's kind of crap armor, but it's pretty decent prayer bonus armor. He's like, I can only sell you up to proselyte items. As if he ever offers anything better, which he doesn't. Okay, buy one set. Boom, there we go, proselyte armor. It looks like the south end of a northbound horse, but it's actually not too bad if you don't wear the helmet. It's got pretty sizable prayer bonus. +4 on the helmet, +8 on the body, +6 on the legs. Not bad at all. Combine that with some other prayer gear. Very much best in slot for certain activities. At least at these levels. For example, the UIM wears proselyte for Volcanic Mine. But anyway. Let's see. What other quests do we have I should polish off quickly? I could do the vampire quest line. I don't really want to, though. Not right now. But I have the levels I need. What does Between a Rock reward? Bunch of stuff I don't really care about. But also it looks relatively straightforward. Okay. Okay. Now. This boss fight, I don't remember. If I want to fight him with a pick or just any old melee weapon. Let's see. It adjusts according to what your highest level is. Interesting. we should get the melee one. Or magic one, I mean. Okay. It looks like it's got low range and magic defenses. So I might actually want to just shoot it with a bow. What about the strength one? Yeah, okay. Okay. I think I will bring the crystal bow along. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. And then we'll wear bonus gear. Technically, monk's robes are better. Actually, quite a bit better. Alright, anyway. That'll be good enough. It's not like it's a terribly hard boss or anything. Particularly not if we turn it into a chicken. Which we're definitely going to be doing. Okay, I need a hammer. And an ammo mold. And that should be everything we need. Okay. So we need to go to Caligram. Is it be faster to go to Caligram? I don't think so. And we can't use the Ring of Wealth teleport yet anyway. Yeah, let's take Fairy Ring to DKS. So for this quest, I've only ever done it once. But basically, the boss is weaker if you do certain actions, which we'll definitely be doing. Okay, we need to go over here and talk to this dude. So he's trying to break into this mine that he heard is fantastically valuable. And to get into it, he's shooting it with cannonballs. Oh. Why are you firing a cannon at a wall? Okay, see that rock over there? It's impenetrable. Okay. So, he claims there's treasure inside the rock and wants our help getting to it. I don't think we can go straight to Keldegrim through here. No, okay. So we'll have to go around and take the boat. Okay. So actually, this is a pretty reasonable place to mine gold later, after the quest, obviously. If you ever had reason to mine gold, which, yeah. There's better ways to get gold than just mining it. Thank you very much for the follow, Kevin. Greatly appreciate it. Oh. Man. So we go talk to the Dwarven engineer to find out more information about the rock. He tells us to go talk to someone else about the rock. Let's see. The best way to get to Ice Mountain is probably going to be Amulet of Glory to Edgeville. Yeah, with what I've currently got. I can't recharge my glory now because I finally got around to doing Legends Quest. Should have done it a while ago probably, but oh well. Actually, between Legends Quest and Heroes Quest and all the other crap I've been doing recently, my Herblore is all the way up to 62. So it's actually the highest of the uncompleted Song of the Elves requirements. Which is very odd. That is not normal for any account I've ever done before. I've been rather slacking on my farming and construction in particular. And Hunter, of course, but construction's the real one that I definitely should have been getting a lot higher, and farming. I need to go do Tithe Farm. Hey, Hunter. Hunter, I don't know. It's got good stuff inside, but it's kind of boring. Okay. So he has a book about the rock, but he lost some of the pages to it, so he wants us to go find them for him. So you have to go search minecarts for them, apparently. Oh. Yeah, rune crafting is definitely a skill that exists. And then we kill some scorpions for the next page. Okay. Then we mine some clay rocks for the last page. Well, we got the pages. Okay, good. I don't need that clay. I can always get it more easily other places later. Yeah, elite diary requirements. Some of them are a bit steep. Thankfully, at 77 Runecraft, you can do Zaya Bloods. Which, if nothing else, at least it's chill. Okay. So we quote, read the book, end quote. Alright. Now we have to go back and talk to the dude. Which we will do by once again taking the fairy ring over there. I did say Zaya Bloods, didn't I? I thought I said Zaya Bloods. Anyway. Take the ferry across over here and slowly walk around because I'm out of run energy and I didn't bother to put my graceful on. Oh well. Yeah, eventually you can do soul runes in Zaya, but that requires a much higher level. Just a little bit higher. Okay. So we inform the dwarf that there's gold inside the rock, and he gets very excited about that. But also that it contains a demon. He seems far less concerned about that than he probably should be. Okay. So he wants us to make him a golden cannonball. Which unfortunately is going to require us to leave and go to a furnace somewhere. Let's just take the easy way out in home telly. Actually, no, let's save home telly for a bit. And let's use the furnace in Ardoin. Are bloods worth doing? I understand they're reasonable-ish XP per hour. They're fairly AFK. And obviously bloods are valuable. For an iron, they're definitely worth doing. I don't know about mains. Okay. We have the gold cannonball. Yeah. Main gameplay is weird. It's all about what makes the most money and then immediately turning around and blowing that money on whatever the fastest XP method is. I do have a main, but I haven't played it in, at this point, a couple years. I definitely should have just grabbed Graceful. Oh well. Yeah, I'm carrying a lot of weight. I don't even have any heavy armor on. That cannonball is most of it. Well, not most of it, but almost half of it. I'm not sure how you turn a 1.8 kilo bar into a 20 kilo cannonball. But let's not question it too much. Use cannonball on dwarf. Okay. Yes, I'm sure. Fire at the rock. And the cannonball went through the rock. All this time I've been spending all my gold on opening the rock, I could have just thrown it at it. Okay. Why, I'll just shoot you through it so you can have a look. What exactly do you mean? Very simple. I'm gonna have to make a few modifications to my cannon so I can fire a human, and you'll need a golden helmet, of course. Then I'll fire you at the rock so you can do a little reconnaissance. Don't worry, you should land safely on the other side of the rock. Might want to pick up that cannonball again while you're at it. Okay. So, we need to go get the schematics to make the golden helmet. Okay, we got the schematic for something. We have to go to West Kelligrim, talk to the Dwarven Engineer again, and then use 3 golden bars on an anvil. Alright. To get to Kelligrim, I can use the blast furnace telly. That'll save a little bit of time. So you need 95 Slayer? Yeah, you'll get that eventually. Slayer is definitely one of the crappier skills, though. Although a lot of people are surprisingly willing to put up with it purely because it's Click Monster. I never cease to be amazed by how much bullshit people are willing to put up with in this game as long as it involves clicking on a monster instead of clicking on a rock. Okay. We get some schematics for change and modifying the cannon. We smith the golden helmet. Okay. Ready to go talk to a dude under White Wolf Mountain. I believe the best way to do that will be to take the glider and run, probably. Don't go that way. Go to Alcrid. Okay. Take the glider to White Wolf Mountain. Oh, come on. Speaking of Slayer, I'm guessing somebody was just here killing wolves for a Wolf Slayer task. Probably should have went around the other way to the other side. Eh, well. If I had to guess... Okay, just go down the mountain on the other side. The other side comes out over here somewhere, I believe. Right over there, I think. So you would still have to run around. This way is probably a little longer than going down that side. Either way is still a bit of a run. The other side would have been better. But oh well. Also, once again, we turned 3 less than 2 kilo bars into a 31 kilo helmet. Okay. And it looks like Barbarian Assault is definitely not happening today. Because everyone who is waiting around... Damn it. Everyone who is waiting around for the possibility of doing it has bailed. Oh well. Oh, well. I will never get my fighter torso in this account. Okay. Let's go bank the stuff we're definitely not going to need. Grab a little bit of food. We won't need much. Gonna head to sleep. Well, good night. Thank you for dropping by. Okay, we need to keep the rune pick. We don't need either of those. Okay, we need 15 slots. So... let's see. That should be good. That gives us 16 free slots, a little bit of emergency food. We probably won't need food at all. Hopefully. Hopefully. Okay. Back into Keldagram. Take the ferry across the river. And go talk to the crazy dude. So one of these ferrymen around here somewhere will automatically will take gold to the bank for you. I think it's a guy who appears down here after the quest. So you can mine gold up here at the rock and then run it down there and bank it and come back. It's not worth it. Oh well. Okay. You may fire when ready. I've only ever actually done this quest once on the main. I haven't got around to doing it on the UIM yet. For some reason. It's a requirement for something. I don't remember what. Okay, we're inside the rock. We have a very limited amount of time in here. Yeah, there's gold ore veins in the walls. So we need to mine at least 15 gold ore. Well, technically we only need a lot less than that. Okay. Apparently those are a bad idea to try mining. That or we just got really unlucky on skilling rolls. I should have brought my mining gloves. Oh well. Come on, mine the damn rock. Okay. That's 14. Yeah, whatever. Come on, damn it. There we go. You brought doom down on yourself. There are many aspects of my being. There are many skills I possess. Okay, your might is no match for my magic. Okay, so we do want to be using our bow. And probably pray magic against him. Easy fight. Because we mined 15 ore, he's only level 75. As soon as we finish the fight, we get kicked out. Okay. So now we can go back there anytime we want to mine ore. Not that we ever will do that. Actually, I think we might want to do that for... not a diary task, but was there like a music track or something? Re-enter the mine to unlock the song in between. Okay. Alright. That's taken care of. What was that a requirement for? I remember it being a quest requirement for something. I think. Oh, that's what I wanted to do it for on the UIM. For Cold War. Because during Cold War you can see penguins trying various ways of flying. And if you do Between a Rock first, before you do Cold War, one of the ways that you'll see is a penguin being shot out of a cannon. Whereas if you do Cold War before you do Between a Rock, you won't see them being shot out of a cannon. And yes, it is a silly reason to want to complete Between a Rock, but that's why I haven't completed Cold War yet on the UIM either. Because I wanted to get around to doing Between a Rock first, and I just haven't. I definitely should. Because it'd be really trivial. Before we run around and waste everyone energy too badly, is there anything else I want to do? Maybe we should go ahead and do the vampire quests. What is Heart of Darkness? Oh, it's one of the... that quest. Okay, yeah, I remember that quest. We could do Heart of Darkness. Night Waves. I'm not quite 60 prayer yet. I couldn't get there quite easily. I'm not going to bother with Night Waves until I am, though. Grim Tales. Gives quite a bit of XP, actually. Okay. I remember Glod being an annoying boss, because he knocks you back or some shit. Let's see. Okay. Level 118 giant, come on, level 138 after the battle starts. He's difficult to damage with melee. Ranger magic, much better options. Okay, where is actual stats though? Sometimes the wiki is smoking things when it tells you what to bring. It looks like ranged is probably his weakest defense. Okay. He drains prayer, turns off protection prayers. Also sometimes heal himself. He's immune to poison. Okay. Hide behind a wall, shoot him until he falls over. Okay. Sure, let's get this out of the way. Starts from Taverley. Actually, wait, I want a bank. There's not a bank in Berthorpe. Yeah, there is. We can bank in the Thieves' Den. Rogue's Den. Okay, welcome to Berthorpe Games Room, a place that apparently back in the day used to be quite the thriving social center and no one ever goes to nowadays. Apparently you can play board games there. Such as chess. I'm not sure why you'd ever want to play chess inside of a MMO, but things were different back when the game was new. And damn it, I was like, oh yeah, I need to bank at the Rogue's Den, and what I do, I ran right past it. Oh well. So I need to grab my black D-hide. Oh. A key. Some Termin. So I think this is the right key. Yep, key to the witch's house. Okay. Take my black D-hide. And then Termin. Unfinished potions. Watering can, which I don't know if I actually have in the bank. I might have to get out of the leprechaun. No, I guess I do have a watering can in the bank. Okay. An axe. Boom. Okay. Do I still have a ranging potion? Yes, I do. Might as well. Okay, we have 8 Karen wands from the last time I tried to kill something beefy. And unfortunately, I ate up most of my food doing various miscellaneous crap. So we'll grab whatever I have available. Which isn't great food, but it's food. Okay. Hopefully that'll be enough. So Grim Tales is basically just Jack and the Beanstalk, RuneScape edition. Okay. So, this guy's willing to offer us a magical bean, but in exchange, he wants a griffin feather from a specific nasty griffin who lives on White Wolf Mountain. So, we need to go to White Wolf Mountain, and we need to liberate a feather from its owner by asking nicely. Well, not really. Ugh. Of course, it's going to take forever to get up there because this place is deliberately a maze. Well, not really a maze. Don't know if labyrinth would be a better name or not. Hello, Mr. Griffin, sir. So we flatter the griffin a little. And we tell the griffin a story. I'm not sure what he would do if he chose the wrong options for his little story. And the story causes the griffin to fall asleep, which lets us steal a feather. Nice and easy. Actually, can we run up the other side? Apparently we can. Oh, alright, that's a little shorter. Man, I cannot stop yawning. And this time there's a very good reason for that, because I am very tired. I may have mentioned that already, but it bears repeating. I need sleep. And ideally, I want to put it off for a reasonable amount of time. Okay, and now he wants a helmet from a certain dwarf. Which we can acquire through a relatively silly sequence of events. In this version of the fairy tale, Rapunzel lets down her beard instead of her hair. And it's the evil princess keeping the dwarf in the tower, not the other way around. But anyway. Okay. So we climb the beard to get up to Rupert. Alright. So he wants us to help get him out of the tower. And to do that, we go talk to the evil princess who's been holding him hostage. Anyway, so she wants us to go fetch something for her. From the witch's house, of course. Oh. So, off we go to the witch's house to attempt to require the wherever it was again. I wish the escape was just welded open on members' worlds. Instead, half the time you click on the gate from a long distance away to open it, and your character doesn't move because the gate's actually open already. And the other half the time you click through the gate to move somewhere, and the character doesn't move because the gate's already closed. Okay. So that gets us the stuff we need to make some potions. And then we use the Shrink Me Quick potions we get. Or one of them anyway. To shrink ourselves down so we can enter the mouse hole. Speaking of which, it's a really large mouse. So we got to make our way up through the walls. Try not to get eaten by a mouse as we go. And dealing with the rather janky camera the whole way. Okay, there's the pendant we're supposed to fetch. So I can remember the path out of here. I probably should just teleport, but I don't really feel like it. Okay. We're almost out of here. There we go. All right. Leave the mouse hole. And expand up to full size. All right. Now, let's go back to the princess and give her her pendant that she wanted. And then we talk to Rupert again to get his helmet. Apparently the helmet is okay early game-ish armor. From what I remember. It's I don't think I ever used it. I already have a Helm of Nada's Knot already, and if I'm not wearing the Helm of Nada's Knot at this point, I don't really have a whole lot of reason to wear a helmet. I'll just use the top hat most of the time. And eventually when I have something better than the Helm of Nada's Knot, then, well, it won't be this helmet, that's for sure. Okay. And there he is, Rupert the Beard. So he gives us the helmet. Which we can't wear yet. Alright. Now we go plant the beanstalk. Kill the giant. Acquire a golden goblin. Bring it back to the dude. And then get rid of the beanstalk. And then quest's over. All right. Have Rupert's helmet for you. Okay. When the beans are planted and watered, they'll grow to an enormous plant of some sort. The top of this plant is our prize. The ultimate collectible item, my dear friend, is rumored to be in the land of clouds, none dare tread lest they plummet to the earth, lies a goblin made of gold. Legend tells of a time when goblins discovered gold in the abandoned dwarf mine and began to mine and smelt it. Goblins produce great smelting works, overseeing particularly a smart goblin with heavy business. Okay. So, long story short, the other goblins got pissed at him for one reason or another and dumped him in a pot of gold somehow. Okay. Now, over here somewhere, there's a place to plant this. It is a single-use farming patch. And there it is. Okay, what do we pray against this guy again? Protect from melee. Hide behind the wall. Safe spot his ass. Turn prayers back on if he turns them off. It shouldn't be too hard at our levels. Oh yeah, and he will suck us in and make us attack him directly. Which we don't want, because we don't want to get melee hit. Got him half dead already. Move back, you fool. There we go. So far we haven't taken any damage, which is good. And he just drained our prayer completely. And I didn't bring a prayer potion. I did bring a ranging potion that I should have used. Oops. Stand back, you stupid fool. Anyway, he's almost dead, so we don't need to worry about food. Running out of food, that is. Move when I tell you to, you piece of shit. Okay, we finally killed him. Despite him healing himself at the very end of it. And he dropped a bunch of random shit, including the golden goblin and another watering can. I don't want the watering can. Alright, down we go. Now, let's take the golden goblin over to Silas. And he wants us to cut the beanstalk down. If you try to just chop it down, it'll tell you it's too large, I remember correctly. It's too thick. Perhaps there's a way of making it thinner. So we use the Shrink Be Quick potion on the beanstalk. And that makes it smaller. And then we chop it down. All right. Let's go back and talk to Silas one last time. Okay. And our reward is a bunch of XP and the Dwarven Helmet, which I don't care about at all. Hey, we got a farming level. A herblore level. A hit point level. And a wood cutting level. Nice. Okay, we're up to 63 herblore already. And that should mean that we can now make super restores from snapdragon and red spider eggs. I should collect... I believe I have some snapdragons in the bank. I should check. I should make as many super restores as I can, because they are an extremely useful potion. Anyway, let's go bank all our shit. The list of currently doable quests continues to shrink. If I set this to just show quests, the list of quests left in the game, period, continues to shrink. There's not that many left. And a lot of them we can do. Okay, the Dwarven Helmet. Okay, the Ranging Potion, go back in there. The Dwarven Helmet, I guess we'll stick in here with the combat stuff. I'll probably never use it, but I can sit in the bank for now, until I decide. Okay. Now, do I have any snapdragons? If I do, I don't have very many. No, I don't think I have any snapdragons. Do I have any snapdragon seeds? Nope. Okay. Oh. I'm sure I'll get some as we go. I got a whole bunch of them from Wintertot on the UIM. So I suppose whenever I get around to going back there for 99 fire making, I'll probably get plenty. I should probably do that before terribly long. I kind of want to get 90 wood cutting so that I can get redwood logs and use them for Shades of Morton. Oh. But really I just need a couple more levels for magic logs. And that'll get me most of what I would actually want out of Shades of Morton without nearly as much woodcutting XP. And for that, I think I actually would have the level. Yeah, I already have 80 fire making. That's what I need for magic pyre logs. So I just need 3 more woodcutting levels. That'd be good for doing Shades of Morton for now. That is something that I want to do eventually, TM. I think we're going to put this in the skilling outfits tab. Yeah. All right. still need 61 crafting for lunar diplomacy. I'm only 5 levels away. Should go blow glass or cut gems or something. Well, what I should do is star mining. Get myself gems and then cut them. So I'm not very far off that. Dream Mentor. I have the levels I would need for Dream Mentor. I just need to do lunar diplomacy first. Swan Song. I need 62 fishing, which I'm a ways away from. I should go back to Temperos for sure. Get at least 65 so I can catch Carambons. Throne of Miscellany I'm good for. Royal Trouble I believe I'm good for. Yeah. Path of Gluffrey I need 56 Slayer, which is only 2 levels away. Somewhat surprisingly. I'd really like to get 59 Slayer, because I think that's what I need for Cave. Oh, 58 for Cave Wars. Okay. So I need 4 more Slayer levels. Which means I should go back to Slayer soon, probably. Right now I'm getting cooking to where I was before stream. Early this morning, late last night, whatever. Getting my cooking up to 70 so I can finish RFD. I think I have all the requirements for RFD. $70 cooking I need. I think I have all the quests done for it. Yeah. Desert Treasure, Whore for the Deep, all that stuff. All done. So I just need to actually get that 70 cooking and I can finish RFD and get my Barrow's gloves. Which is pretty good. Cold War, I'm good for. Doesn't really give me anything I care about though. At First Light, I'm good for. Devious Minds, I need 65 smithing. Which I am not. I don't have. I need 70 smithing for Song of the Elves, so. I'll need to bang that out before too long. What, Curse of Arav I apparently have everything for. I've never done Curse of Arav. 40k mining, thieving, and agility XP. That would almost get me to level 73 agility. Which would be pretty nice. Item requirements are relatively easy. Three dwell berries. Can't remember if I can pick those anywhere or if I'd have to grow them. I had to look that up. Oh, we can just straight up buy them. The Grand Tree. Okay. That's easy enough. Insulated boots I can buy from any Slayer Master. The rest of the stuff is just available. There's a bit of a boss battle. It's a relatively new quest. Probably end up having to do that before long. And then of course the vampire quests. Beneath Cursed Sands. All you need to do is finish Contact, which I have all the requirements for. Contact, the boss fight's not too difficult from what I remember. I think you fight it with magic. Apparently you can fight them with any style. Using ranged, use a rune crossbow or crystal bow. Carols or black d'hide. Use the safe spot. Using magic. Ivan's Blast works. Okay. Fire spells are also effective. Yeah. Beneath Cursed Sands is non-trivial, and it has a couple hefty boss fights. I really want to get it done on the UAM at some point, because it'll allow me to store a pickaxe easily. But that's about all. I don't really care about it on this account yet. Yeah, let's go do Contact. And we'll do it with range, because I feel like it, that's why. Where's my damn crystal ball? There it is. Okay. I need some good ranged boots. Currently the only boots I have that have any real combat stats that aren't terrible are the climbing boots, and they're only good for melee, really. Got some water skins in here somewhere. Where did I put them? That is an excellent question. Where did I put those damn water skins? Okay. A light source. Bruma torch is a good light source. Tinderbox. I'm not sure if I actually need the tinderbox or if it's just for the light source. Yeah, I think they only have you bring the tinderbox because of keeping your light source lit. Well, the broom and torch, you don't have to worry about that because it can't be put out. Alright, food. Garum bones. And let's go cook these bass. Okay, let's regen prayer here at the Lumbridge Church. We'll refill our water skins at the fountain. Sure, we get only the best authentic bird poop water. And then we'll cook these bass. And while these cook, I am going to go grab a bottle of water. So I will be right back. Well, we only burned one. That's not too bad. It's much improved from where it was last time I tried to cook some bass. Of course, I have a lot more cooking levels since then. All right. We better grab some. Let's grab some prayer potions. They do suggest we bring some, and that is a good idea. At the same time, I'll grab a range potion. And we'll grab 2 prayer potions. And instead of these normal anti-poisons, we'll bring a pair of super anti-poisons. Okay. There. Good enough for who it's for. Now. I believe you start this with Osman. No. We started the High Priest and Sophonim. Okay. Get to Sophonim. What method am I going to employ? We could take the carpets across the desert. Sure, why not? We'll take the carpets. I usually don't like the carpets much, but I'm feeling lazy. Because the carpets are a rather expensive travel method, and they're not even that fast. They move at the same speed as what you would run. You don't regenerate run energy while riding the carpet. The only benefit it has over just running there is that you don't actually drain run energy. And you can fly over obstacles. All right. Let's go ahead and pay Mr. Extortionist to go through. Let me take a carpet to Paul of each. The magic carpet system is quite old. So it's not too surprising it's a little bit janky. Alright, then somewhat annoyingly we have to run through town and pick up another magic carpet south. I don't know why they didn't make it so that you can just take the... Well, I do know why they made it this way. It's because they didn't actually make it a teleport. They made it so it had the whole flying animation. But anyway. Most teleports are much more usable. Or, most regional travel services. Alright, in we go. Speaking of things that I should probably do at some point, Pyramid Plunder. I need to do that on both the UIM and the GIM. Because I need Pharaoh's Scepters. I need at least 2 of them on the UIM. And I'll probably want 3 on the GIM. If I can get them. Okay. So, long story short, there was a plague in Sophonim, and they discovered it isn't actually contagious. But the people in Metaphos won't, I don't know. won't reopen their half of the city, I guess. And so they want us to do something about it. Something, something. Bunch of lore that I'm too tired to think about right now. Alright. Anyway, he wants to check out some tunnels into the city. This is where the bank is going to be someday. Currently it's not open until after this quest. Alright. Protection prayers against the monsters, avoid the traps. Okay, that's not exactly how you avoid the traps, Milo. Okay. Ow. Took more damage from those mages than I thought we would. No, I got shit off. I don't remember how much of this we have to navigate. I suspect it's lots. Okay, no, actually this is as much as we had to do. I believe we have to come back through there again, though. Pretty sure this is where the boss fight happens. Okay, let's go over to the chasm and talk to the person on the other side. Who is Osmond's agent in Menethos. His agent is very unhappy because the agent who died was supposed to be relieving her from her position. Okay. So she doesn't know any way into the city, but she does know a way out. And that's fine, because we don't need a way in necessarily. We need a way to get the trapped citizens of Sophonim out. So, we persuade Osmond's agent to help us get the citizenry out. And she agrees to do it if we help her deal with Osmond. And also, I need to go back to Al-Kharid, but my home teleport isn't off cooldown. And I don't have any other teleport with me, I don't think. Yeah, no I don't. I don't want to go back through that the slow way, but also we have 13 minutes left in the home teleport. We do have grouping teleport. Is there one that would get us to someplace close to where we want to be? Giant's Foundry is not really. Well, it's the best we've got right now. Okay. There's Al-Kharid down below us. Okay, Osmond should be right out in front of the palace over here. Hello, Osmond. Okay. So, long story short, he's spying on Menaphos. So we managed to persuade Osmond to help us. Which isn't too difficult, all things considered. So, back we go. We run down that same path we ran down the last time. Hopefully take a little less damage. Okay, we'll take the rugs again because I'm boring. And I don't feel like wasting my energy running. I should have wore at least partial graceful again, but yeah. I really need to farm out another set of graceful. I have the tickets laying around to get the Brimhaven recolor. And I'd kind of like to do the quest. I'd kind of like to get the quest speedrunning Graceful as well. So really I need to farm out 2 more sets of Graceful. And I'm sure by the time I get 99 agility, I'll have more than just 2 more sets worth of stuff collected. I'd really like to get the black Graceful from Sepulcher. I think it'd go well with my top hat. But also, I don't want to do Sepulcher. It sucks. Oh well. It would be nice if the Graceful recolors could be traded between group members. Because I could farm out some of the other recolors that aren't that... or at least that I don't find that annoying to get. And trade them to somebody who likes doing Sepulcher. Like, say, Crane. Okay. Looks like Ozma made it in fine. Okay. Didn't do so well evading that trap, apparently. Okay. Yeah, we're almost out of here. Let's regenerate some run energy and then we can make the run to the last area. It's really kind of unfortunate that not enough people showed up for BA. I really need my fighter torso. Oh well, maybe later this week. There's another guy in the clan who needs it much worse than I do because he has a master clue step that requires it. So he's the one who's trying to get everybody together. Run, Osman, run! It's the forces of evil. Go ahead and drink a super anti-poison preemptively. The minion's just standing there for some reason. Oh, there he just woke up. Okay. Screw you, minion. Get out of here. He's firing arrows at me. I'm okay with that. Okay. Let's get rid of the mage. We've got the melee guy trapped. From here, provided that we don't do anything stupid. One more good hit, a couple more medium hits, and he's down. Okay, now we're just hitting zeros one after another. Come on. Stop it, damn it. Get rid of the damn mage real quick. Come on. Just get a hit. I don't want to take another drink of prayer potion if I don't have to. There we go. Take the Karis. Talk to Osman. Osman's like, I don't remember telling you to come down here after me. I remember telling you to stay up there. So we inform him that we're here to rescue his ungrateful hide. Okay. Now, report back to the High Priest and Sophodep. I don't want to have to run through that stupid maze again. Oh. Killing a Locust Rider with the Karis is a hard desert diary task. One is found just up the ladder. Okay, well I have plenty of food. And I can get myself prayer. I don't exactly have good melee gear on, but we can at least give it a shot. Then we'll home tele out and take the carpets back. Because there is no way I'm running back to that stupid maze. I don't want to. I think it's gonna take a while to get this kill. Ooh, that was a big hit. I hit him for 30. That's like double our max hit. Vicaris has a pretty large bonus against certain kinds of creatures. Okay, hard task completed. Let's get out here, and what's home telly? And then we'll come back via carpet. So how much does the Karis actually have for... Okay, it deals 33% bonus damage against all cow fights and scabberites. And has a 1 in 51 chance of puncturing a hole in their exoskeleton, dealing triple damage. Okay, that 30 we hit must have been triple damage. Yeah, you slip your dagger through a gap leading to a vicious blow. Okay, so we landed the 1 in 51 against that guy. That explains why we smacked him for so much higher than our current max hit. Although our actual max hit would be higher than that due to the 33% bonus damage. Okay. So after Beneath Cursed Sands, it can be turned into a spear called the Karis Partisan, which has similar bonuses, if I remember correctly. And is otherwise just a much better weapon. Alright. I should have restarted by prayer. Oh well. We'll stop at the bank, dump most of our inventory. First, let's fill this water skin. Okay. We'll dump most of our inventory in the bank. Okay, Karis Partisan goes in there. Super Anti-Poison goes there. Bass. Alright, lovely. Now, give my money back. Back to Zophanim. You get 7k thieving experience and 2 7k experience lamps that can be used on combat skills. If we can, they're going to definitely go straight on to prayer. If they can't go into prayer, then I'm not sure. I'll put them on something. Okay, welcome to Palvin each. Here we'll run through town and then take the next carpet. Onward on our little journey. Oh. Softening Bank is the real reason we'd want to do this, honestly. Because that'll be useful when I attempt to do Pyramid Plunder at some future point. Manifold's just sent over some of their dead. Imagine our surprise when we found some of our own citizens disguised among them. Apparently we have both you and someone called Macia to thank. Okay. Yay! Quest completed. Ranged, magic, attack, strength, defense, hit points. Probably magic, because that's going to be the most expensive to raise. And also it's the most generally useful for non-combat things. But also, well, actually no, magic isn't expensive to raise at all because I can raise it for free at MTA with the enchanting room. Melees are free and easy. I can do Scurious or whatever to raise them anytime I want. Or just Crab, for that matter, for free. For as long as I wish. Range. Bone Crossbow at Crab is really cheap. Also kind of slow. But like, whatever. I think we are going to stick with magic. Okay, lovely. That's taken care of. The quest list dwindles. Shadows of Custodia. I can actually do 10,000 Slayer experience. That would get me to Slayer level 55. $4K Hunter, 3K Fishing, 3K Construction. That would get us almost to 49 Construction. We do need to kill 3 strange creatures, but that's not a big problem. Okay. Let's go gear up. I think I'm going to take my questing approved half melee gear. I think the strange creatures can be prayed against from what I remember. Okay. So, Zombie X. Defender, climbing boots, adamant gloves. This quest should be a mini quest. It's free. Yeah. And we'll leave the helm. Nada's not home. It's not that big of a deal. Bring the Amulet of Glory. Ancient Blessing. Explorer Ring. Arduine Cloak for the teleport. Drama Staff. Same reason. Am I missing anything else I want to bring along? Graceful top and legs. The parrot and the top hat stay on. Okay. I'll take a prayer potion. Probably won't need it, but I'll bring it anyway. My last Karambwan. My last bass. Last swordfish. Should be plenty. Need a fishing rod. Okay. An axe. I'll just gather the logs on site. Hammer. No, I won't bring the logs on site. 4 maple and 4 willow logs. Okay. Willow logs get made into longbows. Sick hair, how long have you been growing it? This particular time around, almost 5 years now. I used to have long hair and then I cut it for a job. And then after I no longer had that job, I grew it back out again. Okay, we don't need the axe anymore. Or we won't actually need the axe. Alright, I think we're good. Do I have any cheap food left that I didn't use? I kind of ate all my low-level food when I was thieving. I have a couple of tuna. All right. AIS, Auburn Vale. One of the first things I did on this account, not the first thing, but like one of the first things after I got done with a lot of very, very early quests and such like, was to come straight here and do a ton of the fletching minigame. Which is why I have 75 fletching already. I kept going until I got the knife, because I wanted the knife for Wintertodt. And then I ended up only doing Wintertodt to 80. Which I'm definitely going to go back to that later. The knife is... it's okay for Wintertodt. It depends on how often you interrupt it. If you're lucky and don't get interrupted at all, it's awesome. If you get interrupted a ton, then it's not that useful. Okay, so people are disappearing, and they want us to investigate. We talk to various people about the missing people and get various theories of why it might happen. I don't remember how many we have to talk to. I did this quest on the UIM on day of release. And then I just haven't done it since. Which that wasn't very long ago, admittedly. But I believe this account didn't exist then yet. Okay. So these two want us to find their missing children. So we track the creature by the puddles it leaves behind. Okay, we've got some fabric left in the river by probably one of the missing people. Back we go. Okay. So we confirm that the clothing is from one of the kids. And so back out to follow the more trail a little farther. Oh look, it crosses over the river here. I'm really quite curious about when that's going to get added. If that's coming with sailing, or... I assume it'll be coming after the initial round of sailing at some point. Like when they get around to adding sailing. Because the way I understand it, the initial release of sailing is going to be the core area here. Out to somewhere over there maybe, and somewhere over here maybe. But it won't include... we won't be able to sail around what do you want to call it? Zaya. Nor up around Mauritania. Or any of that. Yet. Okay, hey kid. Yay, rescued the kids. Okay, so let's go tell the captain of the guard that we recovered the kids. And meanwhile, let's fix their wall. Alright. Hey, guard captain, we reacquired children. And there's plenty of other bodies up there. We saw at least one other on the ground. Okay. So they wanted some bows to help equip more guards. That's now handled. Now let's go talk to the kids and see if they remember anything useful. Hey kid, tell me something useful. Oh, and the village bowyer was in there as well. And those things drug him away, end quote. Alright. Well, back to the cave we go. And then we need to kill three creatures, and then the quest is over. It took a little bit longer when I didn't have Quest Helper available, but it's no longer day of release, so Quest Helper is working. This was not exactly a hard quest even without Quest Helper. Okay. This definitely doesn't look like Stranglewood stuff at all. I'm not going to bother trying to spray any melee boosts. I'd kind of like to not have to use a prayer potion here. Which means I probably should also be flicking protection prayers, but... yeah. Protect from melee works to avoid all damage. Oh, really? So why did I take some bleeding damage there? Apparently, it is not that simple. "10 cannonballs. Sure, don't mind if I do. I haven't bought a cannon. It probably wouldn't hurt to do so. But also I don't want to make a bunch of cannonballs to make it useful. Okay. Let's get the hell out of here. Cave of the mountains full of some strange creatures. They're the ones responsible for the disappearances. Yeah, we didn't find anyone else alive, at least. Alright. If you ever fancy heading up there and killing more of those creatures, you won't find me complaining. Apart from that, though, I think you've done all you can. 10k Slayer XP, 4,000 Hunter, yeah, nothing too important. Except to get a Slayer level, which I approve of. You can now equip broad ammunition, leaf-bladed weapons, Slayer staffs, and kill Turoth. Oh, and a Hunter level. Okay. I've been slacking really hard on my Hunter level. Not as much been slacking on construction and farming, though. We're doing pretty well on Herblore. I really kind of want to rush Soat again, but I don't want to rush Soat. Oh, Blue Moon Home. Not a very useful drop, admittedly, but the only item I didn't want. Oh, rip cream. I wouldn't actually alk it. Okay. Oh, what's next? I don't want to do the vampire quests yet, although I do need to do them before long. I want to do them when I'm less tired. Let's change this to have requirements. Can I set it to only show quests need requirements? No? Okay. I think I have all the things that... I don't really want to do Cold War. Cold War sucks. What's Curse of the Empty Lord? Oh, that one. Is this a requirement for anything? Any skill over 50, 10,000 experience, set of ghostly robes. I mean, that's just prayer XP. Okay. If I remember correctly, one of these guys, Vigora, has a chance to be in the wilderness. So I'm going to take minimal gear. I'm going to take my Mauritania legs and my Ardoin cloak. And my Drummond staff. Good enough for who it's for. Alright. Oh wait, we need the Ring of Visibility too. I know I didn't throw it out. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm not sure why these would protect over the Ring of Visibility, but it doesn't matter. We're not going to get PK'd anyway. And if we do, then oh well. I can just reclaim the Ring of Visibility pretty easily. Yeah. Okay. Now to get to where we need to go, I'm probably going to want to minigame teleport to Barbarian Assault. Yeah. Minigame teleport to Barbarian Assault. Okay. So this quest is a whole lot of talking to people. Not very many people, but it's a lot of talking. They will not shut up. And it basically all boils down to they were involved in stealing the Staff of Armadil, I think. And one way or another, they either stole it or otherwise acquired it from each other in turn. And each was cursed for it. It's a big lore dump. And honestly, it wasn't that interesting the first time I played through it, and it definitely is not interesting the second time. Mysterious ghosts in the bandit camp in the wilderness. Why me? Okay. Well, we used our minigame teleport, so let's go back and get a Ring of Dueling from the bank chest. So the ghostly robes are cool. They make your character transparent. Anyway. I think the bandits in the bandit camp are always hostile, which makes it really hard to talk to this asshole. Mysterious Ghost Graveyard of Shadows in the Wilderness, Mysterious Ghost in Southport Sarum Docks, Edgeville Monastery, and the Slayer Tower near the Infernal Mages. Okay, I think I lucked out, because I believe this last guy, unless we're talking to them out of order, but I believe the last guy is a clue step later. I may be wrong. Yeah, Vigora can be found upstairs in the Rogue's Castle. That would be an absolute massive pain in the ass. Because I think Yeah, Vigora's solution to cryptic master cryptic clue. So the fact that we have our Vigora at the Slayer Tower is really good. Rogue's Castle by the Earth Warriors. Yeah, we lucked out. Okay. Well, we take those, I suppose. Ring of Dueling. 2 Ferox. And then we're gonna bank all but 3 items. Because I don't care. I don't want any risk anything. Mild inconvenience. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had to go... Was it Bandit Camp that I had to go to? When I did this on the main? I don't remember. I had to go somewhere in the wilderness where you're constantly attacked, and it was such a pain to try to safe spot everybody so that I could actually talk to the guy. I think it might have been here. Which means I might have got the same sequence on the main. It doesn't matter if they do any damage to you or not. What matters is if the bastards are attacking you or not. Okay, children, everybody gather together. Stack up. No, don't get through there. Fine. Let's try it again. Everybody stack up on a single tile. Come on. I know you can do it. Okay, I'm going to spacebar like hell through this because I don't want any of those guys becoming unstuck and coming after my ass. Also, I'd like to turn off... Oh, you piece of shit. Okay, do you think I can save spot behind this guy? No. There's still a bunch of them trapped over there. I need to get these idiots trapped as well. Or make them wander off. No, I let them all out. Ah, damn it, I'm smarter than this. Alright, let's run back to Ferox and restore. Before I get absolutely bodied. Damn it. I don't care if you need a herb or not, Jekyll. I don't need a strength potion, I can buy them easily enough. Alright, go away, Jekyll. Alright, back for take 2. Oh, I didn't see that. I don't think I will need help. Alright, gather around everyone. I'm gonna stack your asses up in here. Oh. Cream to the rescue. Damn it, that one escaped. Okay. Here, if I run south a bit, they should... Okay, here. Let's stack these idiots up. That'll make them a little easier to get away from. Okay. Of course, the on-stack as soon as I move away. Ah yes, this seems like a good idea, said someone at Jagex. Totally not the most toxic piece of shit thing you could put in the game. Okay, there we go. Oh, you absolute piece of poop. Okay, at least they're attacking him except that one. Cream came back with combat gear. No, don't you dare. You stupid piece of shit. Okay, I'm just gonna let him collect all the aggro. I could bring my main in and do this as well, but... I mean, if Cream's gonna do it... Okay, please... Spacebar faster. Man, I can't wait until Alien Food or somebody tries this quest. Maybe it'll finally get fixed. Finally, I have escaped. Thank you, Cream. Ah, damn it, I screwed up prayer flicking. Doesn't matter. We're out. I escaped. Alright, back to Ferox to heal. And otherwise restore. And let's see, the next one's Graveyard of Shadows, which should be much easier. I believe that one is still hostile creatures, but they're creatures that I can kick to death very easily. All right. So the Graveyard of Shadows, the zombies here, are normally how I get looting bags on the UIM. I normally just come up here and kick the shit out of them. So these guys are not a threat. Go, 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 go! Yes, okay, I got him stuck. Damn it. Now we got another one after me. Okay. He's corner trapped, so we're good. Much easier. I'm still going to spacebar through it just in case another one wanders up. Basically, this entire quest is one giant lore dump about the Staff of Armadyl. Which I could honestly... Wait, did I put that previous one in the skilling outfits or something? Where did I put it? Oh, I put it into the clue shit for some reason. No, it belongs to the cosmetics. Okay. Mysterious Ghost, Port Sarim Docks, then Edgeville Monastery, then Slayer Tower. Alright, so to that end, we'll take a Drummond Staff. And Amulet of Glory. Yeah. Okay. So Amulet of Glory will get us to Draenor for Port Sarim. And then it will also get us to Edgeville to run over to the monastery. And then I should probably go to recharge this, which I can do very easily. Also, I should have grabbed the top hat. We're not that far away from the bank. Let's go back and get the top hat. The parrot can stay home for now. But the top hat has to come along. Alright. South of Port Sarim Dock. Down here where the Lady Lumbridge is parked. Okay, more lore dump, which I will happily spacebar through. I definitely tried to read all of this the first time I played it. However, I didn't read the dialogue of the dude who was at the, what do you call it? Oh. Bandit camp. Because I did manage to get everybody more or less safe spotted there when I did it on the main. But I did not trust it. It took a lot of fiddling around to get it to work. And so that was spacebarred pretty hard. Like, it wouldn't be very hard to move them just a little bit to put them in a spot where you could easily safe spot the rogues. You know, get them stuck. Okay. Upstairs in the Slayer Tower near the Infernal Mages. I accidentally used my farm teleports. Not that it matters, because I'm not doing farm runs, and actually this is great because I really kind of wanted to go over here and recharge my glory before I set out. Alright, so let's recharge the glory. Wait, the glory is recharged at the fountain underneath the Heroes Guild, isn't it? Which is a little bit more annoying to get to. Yep. Heroes or Myth Guilds or the Fountain of Rune. Alright, well I still have 2 charges, so it's not important I charge it right now, but that fountain is a pain in the ass. I'll probably just take it up to the Fountain of Rune, because that way I get more charges. But I'll do it with no other items on. AK, not right now. Okay, I'm running the wrong way. I need to take the fairy ring to Canifus. Or rather, to right beside the Salve Graveyard. Oh, I need to get around to getting my POH built up. Gotta get that construction level up there, and then I really, really miss having a full set of portals. Not really full set of portals, but all the important portals, and at least a basic jewelry box. If I start seriously training construction, I'll probably just, as long as I hit at least 50 before I start seriously training construction using mahogany ohms, I might just go all the way to 85. That's what I did on the UIM. I just trained construction to 50 in the early game. Built my house up enough. And then later went straight from 50 to 85 on one go. Which took a while, but it was so worth it. And then that's all you'll ever need to raise construction until at some point you want to get 99. Okay. And there he is. I could have took that shortcut over there and made it up here faster. Alright, so let's talk to old Vigora. Anyway, long story short, he gave the staff to Zamorak or some shit. And it was instrumental to Zamorak's rise to godhood. Something, I don't care. And they were all cursed by Zaros, I believe. Yeah. They were all cursed by Zaros. Okay. How do I actually get the reward from that, though? Oh, we speak to this story and what's his face? That's right. Okay. Yeah, I remember now. Alright. Let's go to Varrock and talk to Historian what's his face. So that's a prereq for the General Shadow? Which I'm trying to remember if that's anything that I care about. It gives us a sword and 2k Slayer experience. And I think it's a prereq for something else too. Eclipse Helm. Okay, that's nice. Okay. Make sure the ghostly robes are all in here. Sort them in the standard manner. Okay. Now, Varrock. I'm running low on law runes. I need to go buy more. Which means I need to continue making money. Yeah, anyway, we're not doing general... Oh wait, I was checking to see... Secrets of the North is required for completion. Which I don't think I'm ready to do that anytime soon. Need to do Cold War, Swan Song, Making Friends with My Arm, Devious Minds, and 56 Hunter, which I'm actually not that far off of, I think. What is my Hunter? 54, okay. So 2 Hunter levels and I can do Secrets of the North. Yeah. That's a future Milo problem. Alright, historian, what's his face? Give me a lamp, please. Oh. Okay, the kudos are getting racked up. Okay, we received a bunch of kudos from the museum, and we received a lamp. Beautiful, lovely lamp that's going straight on Herblore. 5k XP. Tiny little drop in the bucket to the next level. But it counts. And apparently we didn't tell him everything we could. Because we got another lamp. There we go. That's the 10k experience I was promised. Okay, that's much better. Apparently we're going to have to talk to this guy a bunch of times to get everything done. Question mark? Maybe not. We didn't receive any more kudos for that. So why does it let us... Okay, yeah. Same dialogue for the last one. Okay, 153 kudos. Isn't there a diary task that requires kudos? And how many does it require? Speak to Orlando Smith when you receive 153 kudos. Well, guess how many we have exactly? Alright. Well, let's go speak to Orlando Smith, who I believe is the dude who's downstairs. Yep. Complete a hard task in the rock area. Achievement diary's been updated. Nice. I think that's the last time we'll ever have to worry about kudos. I mean, there's still things to unlock from getting more of them, like access to this gate over here, I think, is locked behind a bunch of kudos. Not sure how many. Let's check the wiki, why don't we? Okay. $153 required for the Hard Rock Diary grants entrance to the dig site via the Workman's Gate. Okay, that is the highest requirement then. Alright, we're done with kudos then. Hell yeah. I've gotten all the quest related kudos. All the quest related experience. So, that means we can finally use this gate, which doesn't actually save us that much time for anything, but it's nice to have the option. I guess it would save us a little bit of time, depending where we're going. But anyway, yay, we can go through the Workman Gate. Doesn't matter for anything, but we can do it. I still need to... Western Provinces, I'm done with the Western Provinces medium diary, all except for getting the chompy kills. So I need to go murder chumpies sometime. And we're a good ways away from the hard diary. I don't remember, what is the Western Provinces... Go away, you. What is the Western Provinces diary reward? Okay, Western Provinces medium diary. Rewards. The XP would be nice. 50% chance of chumpy birds, doesn't matter at all until I need to go to the hard diary. Crystal saw holds more charges, doesn't matter. And free ogre arrows per day, which also doesn't matter. Okay, so I do not care about this diary at all outside of that 7500 XP. Which, okay, whatever. There's easier ways to get that though. So I think we're probably done with that diary for now. Until we have the requirements for the next level anyway, in which case we'll go hunt chumpies. Until we get 125, turn the diary in, hunt more chumpies until we have the requirement for the next level. And then turn that diary in at the same time. As far as other diaries go, Wilderness Easy, I don't care about the Wilderness Diaries at all. Corend and Kebos Medium would probably be a good one. Radis Blessing 2. 7500 XP, of course. Free access cost for Crab Claw Isle, doesn't matter for anything. 5% chance to mine 2 dense essence blocks at once would be great if I had the level to actually use them for anything. 20 free dynamite per day, doesn't matter. Reduced tanning prices in Forthos Dungeon is probably the only reward in here I actually care about. Because Forthos Dungeon's kind of cool for... let's see, what would we need to do? Chop Mahogany, catch a Bluegill, kill a Lizardman, catch a Chinchompa, repair a Crane. Okay. Wait, I haven't done that? I could have swore I switched this spellbook and back. Guess not. Okay. That's not too bad. It's also not exactly... Deliver Intelligence would be a little bit annoying. Because you have to do the organized crime minigame. Which... Ugh. It's apparently a pretty good way to get combat XP. For certain kinds of limited accounts and such like. Catching a bluegill would require me to go do aerial fishing, which is famously terrible. Kill a lizardman's easy. Catch a chinchompa. That's just a matter of setting a box trap and waiting a couple seconds. Repair crane. Apparently repairing cranes is actually considered a meta method for crafting, I think it is. Can't imagine. I'm really shocked we haven't done that spellbook though. Alright, let's go do a couple of these. The spellbook and Leap the Boulder will be very easy to do. And they're close to each other and kind of out of the way otherwise. I have everything I need on me. I just need to remember, aka check, Fairy Ring CIS, okay. So that guy there who's counting upward, the guns, somewhere between 6,000 and 10,000 at a randomly chosen point, he will lose count and start over. And he goes through a little sequence where he loses count and goes, whatever, let's go again. Okay, I would like my normal spell book back, thank you. Alright, and then don't run that way. Okay. I believe this is the boulder that they want us to climb over. Anyway. I've only ever seen it happen twice. And both times were because I was running past and noticed he was at a pretty high number. I don't think we can come over it from this direction. No, we can't. Alright, we have to go around the other side. I suppose it's not that useful coming from the direction anyway. Because what you do here when you're making runes is you mine dense essence blocks here at these rune stones, and you take them to the dark altar, and then you take them to, then you chisel them into chunks and take them to whatever actual altar you want to use, like the soul altar up there, or the blood altar over there. And then when you're done, you can come back via these shortcuts. Which, it still involves a lot of running. It's like the blood altar. You mine. You run over here, use at the dark altar, and then you run way out around to here. And this shortcut, this level 73 rock climb, only works to go back down. You can't go up it. Because it would be a lot shorter to come back up here and come in like that, instead of running way out around. You do a lot of running doing Zaya rune crafting. Which is one reason why it's pretty AFK. Because you AFK sitting over there mining, and then you run over here. I believe you can fit 2 trips worth of essence in your inventory. Because you mine the blocks, and then you chip them up. And then you come back and you mine another inventory of blocks and bring them down and then chip those up. But it doesn't allow you to chip up more than that much at one time. And then you go to the blood altar. I've only done it during leagues. I've never had rune crafting high enough on outside of leagues. It was still kind of terrible, but yeah. Anyway. Are there any other diaries that I have requirements for? Fremenic medium. Catch a snowy night. Mine coal. Steal fish. Go through Waterbirth Dungeon to the lighthouse. That sounds exciting. Use a pet rock on pet house. I don't have a pet house because I've been slacking incredibly on my POH. Improved rate of gaining approval of Miscellanea. I haven't done the quest for Miscellanea yet, and I don't have the money for it either. So really none of these rewards matter to me too much except the XP lamp. Yeah. I'll have to do that eventually. Oh well. I think that is a future Milo problem. I've got a good number of quests to do still. Like, it's not actually that many. Desert Treasure 2 I've never done before. Song of the Elves I've only ever done on the UAM. It's not that hard. Wild Gothic Sleeps I've only ever done on the main. It's not that hard. Secrets of the North I don't think I've ever done. Dragon Slayer 2 I've definitely never done. Monkey Madness 2 I've never done. Making Friends with My Arm I don't think I've ever done. Curse of Arav I would have done before, but it came out after I stopped playing the main. Because I would have definitely done that. Beneath Cursed Sands I about half completed on the main, and then I just kind of quit. Sins of the Father I've done before on the main. Fremennik Exiles I've done before on the main. Do I have the Rex for that? I need Lunar Diplomacy and a bunch of levels. Okay, no, I definitely don't. I would be able to do the combat portion of it probably without too much trouble. Anyway, Path of Gloufrey, I'm like a couple levels short. I've done that in the main before. Final Dawn, I'm halfway done with that on the UAM. I just didn't want to do the big boss rush at the end of it without having done it on a different account before. Because it's really, really annoying to die in the UAM. Whereas it is much less annoying to die on an account that has gravestones. So I'll probably complete that on this account before I finish it on the UAM. I should have enough combat skills and such like to do it. I think. But I'll obviously need to do Perilous Moons. Heart of Darkness is no problem. I can do that anytime I want. Perilous Moons I probably can do. There's a few things I want to get first. But I think my stuff is good enough that I can scuff out a kill. Anyway. Devious Minds. I need smithing, otherwise I can do that anytime I want. At First Light is easy. This is an introduction to Hunter. Not introduction to Hunter, but introduction to Hunter's Guild quest. That can be banged out anytime I feel like it. Dream Mentor obviously requires Lunar Diplomacy first, but otherwise I have all the recs for it. Swan Song, I just need a lot more fishing levels. Lunar Diplomacy, I need a few more crafting levels. I need 61, I'm 56. RFD, Monkey Ambassador, I need a couple more cooking levels. Theoretically, I could boost for it right now. But also I could just go do pineapple pizzas at the mess hall for a few more hours and not have to boost. Perilous Moons, I could go do anytime I wanted. But I would like to get a steel ring first. And maybe a few other armor upgrades to make it a little easier. Heart of Darkness, relatively easy, not a problem. Fairy Tale 2, I actually need one more farming level. Okay. Got surprised. But I could do that. 20 minutes at Tithe Farm. I definitely have everything I needed for that. Taste of Hope, I'm ready to go on. Royal Trouble. Got all the Rex. Throne of Miscellanea. Got all the Rex. Rag and Bone Man 2, I'm never going to do. Not until I have to. Skippy and the Mogres, I could go do anytime I wanted. Cold War. I believe not only do I have all the requirements for it, but I think I also have the quests that affect it. Because there's certain things that are different about the quest if you haven't done other quests before. I think I have all of those optional stuff unlocked. Riveting Tale. I'm torn on whether I leave Riveting Tale for my last quest or whether I leave that to be something else. But that's an easy quest. Has no requirements that matter. And Rag and Bone Man 1 is just a really shit quest that I never ever want to do. But I'll have to do eventually to get a quest point cape. So really, that's not many quests left. And we have the requirements for most of the quests in the game. However, it is 10:27, so I'll worry about quests some other day. As for when some other day is going to be, that is a good question. I think the plan for tomorrow is probably Crab Champions. Unless people get off their asses and decide to do Barbarian Assault tomorrow, whereas they didn't do it today. Because only 3 people showed up for that today. And we need at least 4, and preferably 5, to have it be not total ass. You can kind of drag 1 random along without too much trouble, but when you gotta drag 2 along, then you might as well just go and pub it at 306. But anyway. So assuming Barbarian Assault Party doesn't get put together tomorrow, it'll be Crab. Thursday will be, once again, assuming a Barbarian Assault Party doesn't get put together, Splinter Cell, as previously scheduled. If Splinter Cell gets bumped because of Barbarian Assault, then oh well. RIP. Friday should be good for EDF no matter what, because the main guy who's trying to organize the Barbarian Assault run isn't free that night, ? So shouldn't have to worry about that. And then Saturday and Sunday should be Metal Gear Solid 5. And then we'll see about next week when we get to next week. But anyway. Let's see. Is anyone in the old follow list doing anything tonight? Abby's playing MechWarrior 5. Sure. What's right, Abby? Anyway. Hopefully, I see you all back here tomorrow for either Crab or RuneScape, I guess. We'll see. And I will see you all later. Good night. And goodbye.